After a long time coming, it is now officially time for the Friendsim 2 Smash or Pass video, where I will be ranking all of the Friendsim trolls with their Friendsim 2 designs on smashability or passability. I'll try to be as fair as I can, but of course there's always going to be personal bias. This may sound like second verse same as the first, and that's because I am indeed reading off of the first script from the first one, but the disclaimer is the same. This list/video implies that all characters are either at or above the age of consent. I don't want Twitter or anyone else or any of those other lemmings rating my channel saying I'm a poopy head or whatever. On that note, there are still some characters that, even stretching the will of disbelief, I refuse to list as smashable or passable, so they will be sorted on the off-limits tier, because I can't be bothered to explain my thought process every time I come across these characters. Good news though, 2 characters are now off of the off-limits tier because of time and also because of art style, but these are going to be the characters that are going to be off-limits. Karako, Wan Shi, and the Purple Twins, Bazili and Barzum. Sorry to all the stans and kinnies and whatnot who love these characters, but this is not the list for them. Anyway, let's get right on in to the video. Ladies and gentlemen and trolls of all walks of life, welcome to the Friendsim 2 Smash or Pass video. I'm officially making it. It's been too long in the making, but now I'm finally doing it. A few things to note, and we'll get right on into it. Of course, as the intro probably told you, there are indeed going to be hard off limits, which I will get to momentarily. As you can see, just like before, but now with an updated description about what goes on. So, a little bit of a crash course. Smash 100% means what it means. Smash, no question. Friends with benefits is like, on occasion, or if Blood asks nicely and gives me that pleading face, then maybe. I'll think about it, which is essentially neutral. It's like, if I'm feeling it and if they're feeling it, then dog, hell yeah, but other than that, I'm not gonna go out of my way with it. No thanks, it's just straight up a nah. Nah, even if they begging, it's like, nah. Hard pass is, I probably wouldn't even associate with you. And of course, off limits is off limits, aka any character that's actually still either looks like a child or straight up told through their spoken voice or whatever. Really, it's mainly about the way that the art style is directed, and if the character just simply looks too young. The off limits are going to be, and I'm going a little out of order because I have to. The out of order is going to be the Purple Blood Twins. So the first order of business is to get them into the off limits tier in uno momento. So those 2, the other ones being, oh yeah, here's an interesting one that I didn't put in the disclaimer. The Handmaid before the time skip. Handmaid before time skip, I would consider off limits. I would indeed consider young Damara Megiddo. Yeah, I would probably consider her off limits. Yeah, dare I say. Karako is still too young looking, so we're gonna have her go into the fuck no baby tier. Alright, the off limits are a lot less, but I mean, it's it is what it is. Smooth down that layer, add a new one, yeah, add a new one, the off limits layer, and now we start for realsies this time. So we're starting in alphabetical order, starting with, who the fuck is this? No, actually, I kid. I know who she is. Apparently, Chahat's red lover. I was debating really hard on whether to include non-Friendsim 1 trolls and characters in Friendsim 2 Smash or Pass. And she was one of the reasons. I think it was Aknai was her name. Some random fucking OC that they shipped with Shahut. I mean, cool. She brings nothing to the table, and I don't give a single diddly dick about her. So I'm honestly, she doesn't do anything for me. Hard pass. I'm being mean surplus today. Oh yeah, baby. Mean surplus. That's right. That's right, baby. The first one on hard pass, and it's the first one I'm actually doing. That's fucking wild. Anyway, people are gonna look at the end result and be like, who the fuck? Who are 2 of these fucking trolls? No, 3 of these fucking trolls. Regardless. Don't know you, little bro. Don't know you, little sis. See ya. Anyway. Amicia. Now turned into a man. Transitioned to a man. Honestly, it doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything for me. And literally, if you saw my my video from before, you'll be like, who the fuck are you? I literally was like, who, Omega Lol? And I realized, oh shit, that's Amicia, the one with the fucking glasses and was a painter. There wasn't really a whole lot else going for that troll, so I guess, you know, this is as good as they came up with. Like I said, beforehand, didn't do anything for me. Not really. To now, still does nothing for me. Honestly, probably just a no thanks on my part. Oh wait, this is gonna disrupt stuff. Hold on. Let's do that here. But yeah, I don't particularly care. I'm not being like rude, but I'm like, I can't find it in me to want to, you know? If Blood asked, I'd probably be like, nah, you gotta find somebody else. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Anyway, here's my second reason for why I was hesitant on including all Friendsim 2 trolls. What the fuck's Aradia doing here? Aradia, what are you doing here? I don't know either. They got her design down pat for a more adult Aradia, though, so fucking kudos to that. See, this is how you do big, floofy, black person hair, bruh. Hell yeah. See, they did it right with Aradia, and this was all within the same volume, so what the fuck were they thinking? Whatever. Regardless, this is just cheating. Because obviously I would smash Aradia if she wanted me. Bro, like, it's like, would you like to date like a fucking goddess, bro? Like, yeah, I had to think about that. No, bro. You kidding me? Of course. Anyone who doesn't agree, just, you know, it's okay to, you know, be gay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine in this day and age. There's nothing wrong about that. So, yeah, Aradia is just sort of here. And of course she clears because it's Aradia, for fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah, Aradia. Smile. Next up is the bitch herself. Once again, just like with Amicia, I don't know what it is with these, blue bloods. They just do nothing for me. Minus, like, one, but we'll get to that one later. So, this one's gonna be interesting. And by interesting, I mean it's not interesting at all. I think she is gonna be in the one place that has not changed. I think her placement's gonna be the exact fucking same. I don't want her ass. I don't want it. Straight up. I don't want that shit. She was a bitch before. Some people are like, oh, but she's a bitch. But, you know, it's like the whole step on me sort of thing. Nah, fam. I don't fucks with that, personally. That's not my jam. And she just became even more of a domineering bitch after, you know, all that bullshit. So, why would I bother with that? Why would I bother, bruh? Anyway, she's still in hard pass. What a fucking shocker. Next. Fucking Asdasia. Where did I put Asdasia before? Did I put him in no or maybe? I don't remember. But I honestly, dare I say, this is a glow down. What is it? A fade? What's the opposite of a glow down? A fade down? But regardless, bro looks like the hard hand of life hit this motherfucker with extreme prejudice. Poor bastard. Anyway, that's not my problem. I'm probably gonna no thanks your ass. Once again, you don't do anything for me, bud. This is unfortunate, and this doesn't set a good precedent that the only person who's in 100% Smash is the very obviously super attractive chubby woman. This doesn't set a good precedent, and it's still not going to, because guess who's up next? It's my wife. It's my wife. It's my wife. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I'm so glad they didn't fuck with her design, like, whatsoever. Like, I'm so fucking happy that my girl finally, like, she got a W, and that's that they kept her pretty much exactly the same. I fucking love it. The voice, okay. After a good few months of stewing on the voice, dare I say, it's not bad. It could be worse. It makes sense for her quirk. I still am not a huge fan, but I don't mind it. I think it fits, but I would have preferred something different. But at the same time, it fits. You know what? She called me sweet, and I started fucking giggling and blushing like a fucking schoolgirl. So, you know what? I'll fucking take it. So I'll let you off easy this time, Studio June. You didn't fuck over my wife, and for that I am eternally grateful. Anyway, Boldir Lamau. Next person up. Again, I'm not beating the big lady allegations. I'm not being the cringe hetero allegations. Bronya. Here's my hot take. I think almost every single one of the J-Bloods got a glow down. In terms, because I think when you go with Friendsim 1, which was more of a simplified design, and you add more to the characters, it sort of gives you that sense of, like, the imperfections start to show. And those imperfections could be completely valid, you know, and they are. Because a lot of the time, it's just because humans are imperfect, as we are wont to be. But it just gives me that sense of, man, they really tried to go for a more humanoid-like look and more realistic than stylized, and it really shows because humans are fucking ugly. Humans are fucking ugly, and that shows with this. I think, honestly... Oh, wait, this one. She's on the wrong side. Put her here. No, that's where Boldir is. Shit. Okay, here we go. I will put her in Friends with Benefits. If she asks, I would do it. But until she asks, not she asks. Mainly just like, if she wanted it and we're both friends, it's like, hey, you need some top? You know? I wouldn't be opposed to it, I guess, is the big thing at the moment. Hold on. Gotta move her a little. There we go. But yeah, I think that's where she goes, personally. Bronya, you're not bad. Honestly, still a glow down from the first one. I think almost everyone, my beautiful wife, had a glow down in comparison. Alright, next. Chahat. Chahat is on fire. Chahat, again, this is the same deal that Bronya has. You add more detail to the character, make them more humanoid, and they start to, you know, the imperfections start to show, no matter how on purpose it is. And that's always a hard line to toe. So dare I say, you know, I'm sure a lot of the people who I said Smash with are going to be bumped down a tier. solely because of the art style alone. Honestly, she was up here. She was up in 100% Smash. Now? I don't know. Ooh, this is difficult. Honestly? Nah, she doesn't give me that, like, vacantly chaotic vibe anymore. I don't think I fucks with it, though, is the thing. Oh, that's tragic. She's also ginormous. Just how I like them. I think... I'm not gonna say, like, no, because it's Chot. But I'm not gonna say definitely yes. You're going on, I'll think about it. Tier. I think that's good. Is this good? Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, you're on, I'll think about it. A good old meh tier. Anyways, next. How did I forget their name? Oh my god. It starts with a C as well. Why am I? Oh, it's right up here. Charon. Duh. It's right up there, you fucking nut. Charon got a glow up. Went from a confused, vacant-ass hillbilly to a fucking NB, you know, a non-binary absolute, you know, slaying out the fucking wazoo. Hell yeah. I love their fit. It's so fucking good. I like their voice, honestly. The voice is very nice. Dare I say, Charon glow up. I like it. Would I smash 100%? Probably not. Honestly, again, they'd have to ask me, and I'd be like, okay, which one is this? This one's that one. And that one's this one, so I'll go on this one. You're going on Friends with Benefits, Charon. Congrats. Alright. There you go, Charon. W. Charon's up. Alright. Next. Chixie. Now, this is gonna be a bit of a... This is gonna be a double-handed compliment, backhanded compliment. I like the art style of this chapter, but at the same time, what the fuck are these hands, bro? This is like some... Now, this is what I mean. Now, this is like, oh, now we go on the other direction, where it's like, oh, heavily, like, realism, and then you go the other way, and it's like, stylized out the ass. Don't get me wrong, I think she looks cute as fuck, but again, these look like gargoyle hands. Now, again, these are trolls, which means they're different beings. So I may just not be in the right mindset that trolls just straight up are not humans, or not just gray humans. But I don't know, it's fucking with me. But not enough to denounce the fact that Chixie is a 100% smash! Obviously. It's Chixie. What am I, fucking stupid? Stupid? Hell no. Chixie goes up. Chixie Enjoyer, stay winning. You already know what it is. W. That was also great voice. Great voice for Chix. I loved it. Alright, next. It's my non-binary pal. Honestly, Sarava, once again, I mean, I use their music for my outros like 90% of the time. It's just like, honestly, dare I say, glow up. Look at this fucking shirt. They're dripped out. Like, bro, look at this belt. Look at this fit. It's absolutely insane. I love it. I think for the drip alone, it you know, they go up a tier. I shit you not. Weren't they in, like, meh before? No, weren't they in Friends with Benefits? Hold on, I gotta check what the final thing was. It's gonna be all the way down here. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, they were in meh. Okay, they were right there with Charon. Well, guess what, bud? You just got a promotion. You just got promoted. Congrats. I hope you enjoy your new promotion. That is the wrong layer. Hope you fuck. I keep choosing the wrong layers. Hope you enjoy your new promo. I'm gonna crash out if I keep choosing the wrong goddamn layer. This layer only has charm, but this layer has some shit on. This layer has Boldir on it. I could do this layer. W. Let's go, Poggers. I love this troll. This troll is great. Literally, Sarava came in, I'm like, it's already a peak volume. They came in and they just had to exist. And I'd be like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Sarava. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, baby. I love Sarava so much. They're like they're in like my top 3 favorite Hive Swap trolls. Honestly, it's like first place obviously is Boldir. But I think second place definitely is probably Sarava. They're just so cool. They're just so cool. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyway, next. Fucking Daria, huh? Where was Daria? Friends with benefits? Like I said before, I think all of the Jade Bloods are going to get docked down. Solely because all of the same artist went with a more humanized look. By the way, she, they. I didn't realize until like later. I don't particularly care for the heavier amounts of the punk look, but it makes sense. From a purely Awooga perspective, I don't vibe with it. She's also short. She's depicted as short as shit, which I think is kind of funny. She was in Friends with Benefits. I think now she's in Meh. I am not in love with her design, but I am not going to split hairs about it. I believe she would be the type of punk rock to fuck my life up and then fix it. Which is kind of something I need right about now, I'm not gonna lie. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'll go with solid meh. If she's gonna take me for a ride, then by all means. But other than that, eh. Also, they got a weird thing going on with the love triangle going on in the Jade Caverns. That was a weird as fuck chapter. I'm not sure about that one. Next, Diamond or Demon. I think his name is literally Demon. Something like that. He's like a you know, like a bit of a himbo. He built himself up. He's a strong lad. Where did I put him? I put him in meh. He's turned into a strapping young man. Honestly, his voice fits him. At first I thought it was kind of weird, but now I'm like, that fits. That makes sense. Honestly, I was about to go up in the wrong tier. You're probably going with, again, you literally right next to Sarava, and there they are again. If you see the old video, I'm gonna put up the old Smasher Pass thing and then be like, this is the old one, and now this is the new one. And it just shows that these two are right next to each other, and now they're right next to each other again. In fact, all 3 of them are right next to each other. They've all bumped up a tier. Let's go, Poggers. I'm so happy for y'all. Like, legitimately. Fuck yeah, baby. I love these guys and gals and non-binary pals. I stole that from Sarava. Next. L-Word, the lesbian. Literally, her whole thing is being an angsty lesbian punk girl. That's her whole thing. The fact that she probably won't fuck me. Ignoring that whole thing. Alright? You know? Like, ignoring the fact that she probably won't fuck me. This is a pure hypothetical of if they were down to clown Lamau of, like, any amount. I think even then, she's become even more of a train wreck than she did in her first showing. I shit you not. She's become more of a train wreck. You're gonna have to do a lot more than put on a loosely fitting t-shirt, grow your tits out, and, you know, grow your everything out. To do more, to make me want to do more than simply say, you know what? Fine. Fine, bro. Fine. You had to twist my arm about it. Fine, I'll do it. I'll think about it. Now, okay. If Daria was the type to be like, she would fuck up your life before she fixes it, she would just straight up be, I'm fucking your life up, and there is no fixing it because my life is just as bad type beat. And I don't know if I want that or not, but I am certainly willing to experiment. I feel like the design really pulls here, because if she looked either just the same or even worse, I would have been like, fuck yourself. She was in no thanks initially, and now she's up in where meh used to be. If she hadn't had such a glow up of a design, I would have said fuck yourself, kept her in no thanks, or even hard pass. But you know what? I'll be nice because I love women. I'm a dirty pseudo hetero. I'm like 75% hetero. My bad, bruh. Anyway, also, she's a fucking train wreck, and I don't need that shit. If it's like a one-time type stand, she literally talks about if you need a quick fuck, she usually is the person people come to. And that's so fucked that I am now saying that. I am literally aping the same shit that people have said, like, they just call me either for a shoulder to cry on or if they want a quick fuck. Like, guilty. Guilty, I guess. I got my hands up. Anyway, next. This, and you know what the greatest part about this is? The old one, I could have separated both of these two last time, but I didn't. And now, they are not officially separated. But I am going to, and they're right next, they're right here. The other one's over here. They're both going in the same thing. And if you're wondering why, even though they both look a lot younger than their one counterparts, it's because, fuck yourself. That's why. I hope that is a suffice enough answer. Anyways, you don't have to worry. They're staying in hard pass. Because no matter what happens, they're still absolutely abhorrent in terms of who they actually are. They can be doing good for the world for as much as I give enough of a shit, but it does not matter because holy shit, they are absolutely heinous. I would not want to be in, like, oh yeah, you know, fucking Marsty wanted to save Follicle for some type of pseudo relationship type deal. But, you know, the instant that we were able to hear their voices again, I'm like, now I know the reason why I was so okay with not saving them. I was so okay with just simply not, bro. Yeah, those two are both in hard pass. They were in there and they have stayed there. Lamau. Next. Falzer. Falzer's interesting. Now, if we're talking gargoyle hands, this motherfucker's got gargoyle hands. Also, voice insanely deeper than I had initially thought. Like, I'm talking like, bro sounds like he's a fucking, like, you know, those old-timey, like, Nosferatu type deals, bro. It's wild. I couldn't even imagine it in any sort of, like, sexy sense. But some people love that shit, and I'm not, you know, dismissing those people. Falzer, initially he was in hard pass because he had too much hillbilly in him, in his design, and there wasn't a whole lot going for him. But now he's Marxist, or something along those lines. Troll Marxism. Which, I don't really care for ideological thinking. I think how I think, and if that goes under a certain label, then so be it. But if not, then who fucking cares? Regardless, Fawzer, you were in hard pass, but now I am simply bumping you up to no thanks. Now, this may be disingenuous. I don't give a fuck. But, you know, it is what it is. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Yeah, but his character's cool. I'd probably just politely decline, you know? It's like, I'm good. Not like I'd rather be, you know, single and a virgin for all my life than have to deal with your bullshit, but more so nah, I'm good. You know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Gallic. Gallic. The old chum. This guy. Currently in a Black Rom married relationship with, Gorgor. Where did I put him before? Oh yeah, I put him in Smash 100%. He is a strapping guy. I dare say he is very strapping. But they definitely, you know, pretty boy-defied him because they gave him more human-like features. In Friendsim 1, it was a lot more simplified. But I don't hate this, you know? Gallic looks nice. He looks like a nice strapping guy. Would I lay pipe? I mean, I don't know. I'd probably dump him back down to friends with benefits. I mean, shit, that's what Gorgor's for. You know what I mean? I don't want to usurp his throne, you know? So I will simply say you are going on the if bro asked, I'd be like, what are friends for? Sorry. That was extremely out of pocket. Oh yeah. Anyway, next. By the way, if it wasn't already obvious, spoilers. Grown handmaiden. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Anyways, grown handmaiden. If you disagree with this, I'm sorry to say, but you may be homosexual. Actually, no, I'm not sorry to say. It's perfectly fine to be that in this day and age. It's perfectly fine to be that in general, actually. What the fuck am I saying? Regardless, I'm saying pretty woman. I'm saying I'm a dirty fucking hetero. I can't help it. There has not been a single, you know, masculine 100% smash guy that's been up here. I can't help it. I love women, bro. I love women. I can't help myself. At least I let some of the bros and non-binary friends, you know, smash if they wanted. You know, I am a man of the people. I am a man of the friends, goddammit. MSP Reader would be proud. Anyway, next. Connell. Connell was in 100% Smash, but I think she's been dumped down because one, okay, this isn't a downside, but they made her short, Lamal. They made her tankier, which is funny and cool. But the worst part is her voice now sounds like she's fucking gargling gravel. This is the unfortunate pathway that a lot of Olive Bloods took that I'm glad they didn't do with Boldir. Unfortunately, this also means that I'm still gonna have to dumb her down a peg solely for the voice alone. No, I am not kidding you. The voice is literally that heinous to me that I'm like, I'd rather not have to deal with that. If she asked very forcibly so, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Say no to her? I'd be like, yes, mommy, you know? I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna, you know, jump to my feet, or more so my knees. But, you know, I'd be like yeah, sure, anything for a friend, smile. Next, Lonk. Lonk, you were in hard pass. I'm happy to say that because your bitch ass attitude finally got sorted, guess where you're going? Oh my god. Where are you going? Actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. There are lots of friends with benefits. Who am I really MSPA Reader? Hold on. I'm adding another one to the list. Am I gonna have to extend this fucking list? I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to push people a little closer. There you go. There you go, Lonk. What a fucking glow up. Fucking W. Literally, the whole reason why I said hard pass for Lonk is because he was a
thought-ass bitch, and I hated him. But now, a lot of that angst has been sanded off, which is good. And it got put onto Elward, which isn't as good. But it's good for Long because he fucking bumped up from hard pass up 3 whole layers to friends with benefits. That is a solid let's fucking go moment. Where is... There, okay. I need to do a little bit of movement. One moment. There are so many more friends with benefits. I did not think this through. I'm gonna have to rearrange this all before the day is done, I'm pretty sure. So, who's next? Ah, yes. Lanera! Hello, Lanera. Where were you on the other one? I think you were in No, you were in Friends with Benefits. Honestly, your story makes me so fucking sad, it hurts my soul. Like, literally, she tried to shoot her shot, and it just did not work out. She straight up said, I'm sorry, you know, I don't feel the same. Like, damn! She put her whole pussy into that shit, and I fucking loved it. That was cinema. That was pure fucking poetry, what she just put out there. And you have the audacity to say no? I mean, shit, I'd at least try it out. You know, don't jump to conclusions. Regardless, again, as I said before, all of the Teal Bloods have gotten like a glow down. So Lanera is unfortunately in I'll think about it tier. Minus Long. Yeah, I sometimes forget that he's a J Blood. Did I say Teal Blood? Why the fuck did I say Teal Blood? Am I high? I don't know. I turned on an incense and all of a sudden I'm smelling it a lot more now. I can't believe Shahad went from 100% smash to I'll think about it. That's fucking wild. Wild as hell. Anyway, maybe these two could make out. Who knows? Just a thought, really. Just an idle thought. Now that we got done with the majority of these people up here, I'm going to do a little bit of spring cleaning once again. Uno momento. Alright, look at how little we have left now. And it's a lot less when you don't see all of it. Anyways, next. It's my boy, Malik. He's such a cool guy. I fucking love this dude. He's great. Honestly, if MSP Reader wasn't already in, I'm telling you, bro. Those two are so fucking cute. Oh my god, those two are so cute. I ship it so much. But I put him in... Oh, excuse me. Why did I put him in meh? Why did I put him in meh? Was I high then as well? What an absolute fucking stud of a man he is. I sound... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. Fuck you. It's okay to be that. Fuck it. If MSP doesn't want him, shit, man, I'll take him. I need me a computer nerd who knows his shit, who's also bashful but shy. The fuck? I need that. Please. Malik, W. Alright. Morsty. Probably, like, in terms of Friendsim 2, definitely my favorite character, just straight up, involving Friendsim 2 on its own as a story. Like, fucking peak, bro. Like, Marsty's whole deal, amazing. Made me respect the character immensely. I don't know why I put her in no thanks. Oh yeah, because she was super fucking dismissive. But we've honestly become friends throughout that whole journey, and I'm kind of down with, if she wants it, then Oz give it to her. She's bumped up to friends with benefits. W Marsty, she fucking did it. Let's go. I don't know why she's so fucking small. She's too lanky. Not you, Long. Lanky, not Lonky. Hell yeah, Marsty, let's go. Alright, now, here comes the one that we already know where he's going. I feel like Marvis doesn't... Marvis Zolato. I said his name wrong the whole time until I heard his last name be said, and like, oh yeah, that makes so much more sense. Hey Marvis, I think this is the only character change involving the Purple Bloods, and I'm like, It just fits with him. For him, it fits. Don't ask me why that is, as from one brother to another, dare I say, you know, it fits. Also, the fucking VA. Mwah! Fucking chef's kiss. Literally the only purple blood that this shit works with, dare I say. And also the only purple blood that's going up here. That's fucking wild. There were 2 of them up here before. What the fuck happened? Anyway, Marvis keeps the throne as the purple blood as the purple blood guy. That brother, like what absolute charisma, bro. I just don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't know. Anyways, next. This is sad. This is sad. Fucking Nike, bro. Again, as I said before, as I'll say now, lick my balls. It's Nikki. Nikki Mula. Her story is a very sad one. Bruh, I think even in both routes she dies. I think. Both routes she dies. I'm pretty sure. She could easily not, and I didn't take the salvation route. I took revolution because I thought it'd make more sense. But this is just so sad, bro. Like in lore, she's dead. You know, in my playthrough, she's dead. It's so fucking tragic. And you know, she was in 100% Smash when she had all of her body parts. What the fuck, Richard? Duh. It's just goddamn unfortunate. Like, what do you do with this, bro? Wait a minute. Did I forget Remily? Bro, where the fuck is Remily? Oh, fuck. Where did Remily go, bro? I just now realizing I missed her. Hold on. Let me just jump right into volume 13 real quick. I just didn't grab Remily for no good reason. Oh, you know why? Because when I looked up all the sprites, I looked up because they have neutral sprites and then they have neutral sprites. I literally typed in the search word neutral_neutral. And she just did not come up because she never has a straight up neutral face. I can't believe it. This is so insanely sad. Hold on. There she is. Let's go. Remily. I don't know where she would be in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, N, O, P. So once we get past Polypa. Q, R. Oh, with Ranel. Right. Who we're also going to next. But she's right here. I completely forgot her. My fault, Remily. Or Remele. No, it's Remily. Yeah, it was Remily, because I remember I got her name wrong. Again, Lamau. Anyway. Nikki Mula. Fucking tragic as shit. I honestly, because of... This is the one time cybernetic body mods just don't do anything for me. What the fuck? Anyway, if she actually had sentience and whatnot, that'd be another story. But honestly, her whole ordeal is so actually fucking sad. I'm putting her in hard pass. What the actual fuck happened, bro? She was at the top and now she's at the bottom. Wallahi. Oh, fucking 07. 07 to a real one. I will continue to get your name wrong. I don't fucking care. Lick my balls. Anyway, next, another OC made in Friendsim 2. Let's just not even let's just cut to the chase, bro. Some people love that whole, you know, oh, he's a fucking horrible, awful dictator. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that he's the type of guy that you've been missing all your life. Nikki, go and literally choke slam him to death. That's what she did. She fucking snapped his neck and he shot her like 7 times in the chest. They equal out. I don't fucks with that kind of motherfucker, bro. Anyway, next, Polypa, or Polypa, however you want to say her name. Again, she has a bad case of the gravelly voice syndrome, but unlike with Connell, I'm not gonna hold it against her. I am, however, gonna where was she actually? Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, she was in 100% Smash up above. Yeah, she looked hot as shit. This style isn't bad, dare I say. It's actually even pretty fucking good. I think it's the same style as the one that was used with Chixie, I think. No, it looks slightly different. It may be a different artist. I do not know. Regardless, I do think that... Hold on. I gotta ponder the poly. Hold on. She could probably put me in a headlock. Huh? In an affectionate way, hopefully. But again, with that voice, oh, but it can be. You know what? Dare I say, with her and Connell, I think even with Connell gets knocked down a few pegs because honestly, I like the raw, like, aggression and like the feralness to her Friendsim 1 sprite. She got her claws clipped in Friendsim 2. Meanwhile, Polypa went from a wandering vagrant with weirdly defined muscles that, you know, please, bro, to now having more of a purpose, but still having some of those muscles show that definition. Ooh, this is hard, and I'm not just talking about my You know what? Executive decision. Polypa gets to stay up in Smash tier. Congrats. We still got a lot of motherfuckers. Hold on. Y'all gotta bunch up just a little bit. Oh, God. There's at least, like, 4 other people who I would put in Smash tier. And it's unfortunate that we are running out of room. Or maybe not, actually. Now that I think about it, maybe not. Honestly, this is probably the last we're gonna see of the people over in the Smash tier. Now that I think about it. What a fucking 180 I did. Bro, I'm telling you. She looks like she would playfully fuck around with me into fucking me. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing the future and it's looking hella bright. Anyway, next. Randall from the Technicolor Heart area. Another OC that I don't know nor care for. I don't know who they are. I think they go by they. If I get it wrong, my apologies. I blocked almost everything out when I went to that Technicolor Heart bullshit. I was beat. I was at the end of my fucking fuse and I was ready to just fucking leave. So excuse me if I am putting that aggression onto Randall. I know nothing about this troll, and honestly, despite the design being somewhat cute, I don't have any huge thoughts or opinions about it. So overall, you're probably going to, I'll think about it. I'll be somewhat nice and put you here, because I could have went a hell of a lot meaner and be like, nah, I don't know who the fuck you are, get out of my face, type deal. I didn't. Consider me merciful. Next, the lady I forgot. Hello, Remily. Now, Remily has even more of a reason for me to, remember, I had to do like a little interrogation with the rest of, or a little like trial with the rest of y'all who watched that I had to do with Remily. I no longer need to do that because it's officially been time skipped and I don't fucking care. Remily was in no thanks. I think she's still a little selfish, but she's moved up a peg. We're going fast through this because I'm starting to get slightly fatigued. So we're just gonna go up into I'll think about it tier. If she asked and there was no ulterior motive, then I'd be like, yeah, sure. Congrats. There are so many motherfuckers here. Try and look around this to see if your troll is on here. I'm nearing the end of my music, so let's wrap this up. Good job, Remily. You went up a tier. Poggers. Next. Now, fucking Candace looking lady. What the Candace from fucking Phineas and Ferb looking ass. Holy, what the fuck did they do to you, Skyla? You used to be, you know, a hot cowgirl with a wrangling attitude, and now you're just long-necked and slightly racist. And you got a lot more bile in you now. What the fuck? What a fall from grace. Honestly, I don't like her. I don't know what it is. I just really don't like her in this version. I'm putting her in no thanks. I'm saying it now. She's got to go in there. What a fall from grace. Holy shit. Just as much as like Nikki. Going from top to bottom so quick. Just like me, for real. Sorry. Next. Stelsa. That was fucking damn. Sorry. Once again, both Stelsa and Tizius. I'm putting them both together, and I'm going out of order because fuck you. Just like from before, I don't think I can tear the lovers apart. I don't think I can rightfully do that without, you know, getting ire from one or the other. Also, they both look fucking fantastic. Like, what a great first showing when they show you this. When they show you absolute bombastic fucking character designs. And it's like, awooga. Okay, remember when I said the Smash tier wasn't getting touched? So here's a little thing. I fucking lied. I lied. Oh, I lied. Oh, I lied. That's a lie. Lie. Both of them are getting put up into Smash tier because awooga. I love me a tired office lady. I don't know about y'all, but tired office lady is a well-known trope, and by God, do I relish it. Okay, it's getting. Let's have them arm walk because I think that's simply cute. I love these lesbians, bro. I love if they were in between me as well, but you know, if they asked, I wouldn't bat an eye. I wouldn't say no. Anyway, next, Gorgor. Gorgor, where the fuck were you? You were in meh tier. You definitely glowed up. You definitely have more of a fuckboy attitude to you now instead of a sleazy Saul Goodman vibe. So honestly, you make I feel like there's still too much of an ulterior motive to your shit, bruh. I can't trust your ass, so I'm still gonna put you in meh tier. You go nowhere. You stay down there. You stay down there. Alright, we're almost done. Let's close out some of these. We are now up to here. We only got, what is that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only got 7 more people left. We're in the home stretch. Let's get it. It's almost been an hour of recording. Let's get it. Next, Tagiri. Tagiri's fun. Where did I put him? I put him in no thanks. Honestly, bro's grown wiser through his years on Alternia. I respect him for it immensely. Honestly, you're getting put in the med tier, bruh. Congrats. I still probably won't, you know, immediately go on my knees for you, but I won't say no. Bro's gonna sit there talking about his favorite animes while he's going down on me, and it's gonna be like, bro, I love you, shut the fuck up. He's a 10 out of 10, but he won't shut the fuck up about his favorite animes. It's probably a majority of y'all, I'll keep it honest. Sorry, that's me too. Next. Terona. What a fucking glow up. Also, they gave her a fucking chub belly? You can't throw this in my face and not expect me to go feral. She went from being off limits to being available. Lord have mercy. I don't care what sort of propaganda she spews at me. You can... Oh, wait. Wrong one. You can bet your ass that I'm in there. Bro, I'm in there. Bro, the tummy alone is making me act up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. I'm just a freak like that. Hell yeah. What a fucking glow up. That dress is hella good. I wish that it was off of her. And Lamau. I love women. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, next. The queen herself. Or the empress herself. Yeah, honestly, yes. She seems like... No, honestly, I don't think she's in 100% Smash. She is in Friends with Benefits. Because I mainly see her as a good friend. And if she were like... And if she were like, honestly, I need some top. And like, aye, ma'am. You got it. Anything for the heiress. You know? For her royal... Her imperatus condescension. I think that's how you say it. I still don't know how to say it after all these years. I'm tongue-tied. Hell yeah. I love women. Next. Vicaire, or Valkyrie, I think is how they said his name. Valkyrie, you're okay. I mean, where did I put you last? I put you in no thanks. I think I'm still probably going to keep you there, just because I don't think there's anything. I think you're just straight up a dude. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just not my taste. Not my flavor profile, you know. This isn't a no thanks because you're a nerd and you haven't made me go awooga. It's that as well, but also, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Alright, and next, Zephyros. Zephyros is here. Hey, Zephyros. He's a cool guy. He's a little meek and a little bit of a dumbass, but he means well. I would absolutely let him pipe if he wanted it. The fuck? You wouldn't... He is the definition of a homie. You wouldn't let the homies pipe? You are not a man of the people. You are not a person of the people, bruh. He's a straight up homie, bruh. Hell yeah, Zephyros. Zebede, beady-eyed little motherfucker. You're looking like Han Solo. He doesn't know it though, because Star Wars isn't a thing or something. Either that or he's willfully ignorant. You were in no thanks. You are now getting promoted to I'll think about it. Honestly, I've grown more of a love for big dudes. That, and also you've become a little bit less annoying, which is always a fucking plus. Being less annoying is always a good thing. And last but not least, there we go. Anyone who doesn't put a motherfucker like this in hard pass is, I don't know what you're doing. You love train wrecks. You love train wrecks. You love watching train wrecks. Because that is a train wreck of a man. And not in the fun kind. More in the, your life will actually be destroyed. And it won't be fun or sexy in the slightest. Wallahi. Anyway. Bop, 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 boop. That's it. Wow. Yeah. That's it. That's the completed Smasher Pass. Wow. Wow. This is the overall standing right here. At the very top. And now I have the old one to tell you where everyone is. Boldir stayed from the old one to the new one. Boldir stayed exactly where she is, rightfully as the queen. Bronya has went down a peg, which, you know, it is what it is. Chahut went down 2 pegs, mainly because she wasn't fucking doing anything that entire chapter. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the redesign. Gallic, I think, went down a tier, mainly for the redesign. He got a little bit more fuckboyish, but that's neither a good nor bad thing. It's overall, I think, I don't know. Something about it just sort of, I don't know. I do not know. I couldn't really tell you. It's the machinations of my mind are indeed an enigma. Connell went down, I think, a peg? Yes, there she is. Connell went down a peg, mainly because not really much of a change in her design, but mainly her voice irritates the shit out of me. Also, the way that not only the way that she spoke, but also how she spoke, I was not a fan of. Marvis, still up there. I mean, shit. Did I say Marvis's name wrong when I was doing his thing? I did, like, I think I did. If so, I'm so actually fucking sorry. I don't remember shit. But I remember saying his name different than what his actual name was. Regardless, Marvis is still up top. Marvis at top. Checkpoint. Nikki went all the way down to hard pass. Not for anything involving her not being sexy anymore. If it weren't for the fact that she's essentially dead inside of a cyborg body, if I was more of a freak, she would be in Smash 100%. But I'm not. My freakometer is not that high. So, unfortunately, because of the circumstances of what happened to her, I am putting her in hard pass. Polypa still stays winning up here. I don't know what it is about olives, bruh. I don't know. Olives just do something for me. Don't ask me what my favorite regular Homestuck troll is. It's actually Aradia. So Aradia here is kind of cheating, but I'll take it. Next up is Napita though. But Skyla went all the way down to, I think, no thanks. Yeah, right here. Which is wild. They gave a lady with infinite cowgirl potential hot hair. Also, they put her hair in a fucking ponytail? The fuck? How dare you? Also, they gave her the fucking Candace neck. The fucking pencil neck looking ass, bro. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? That was such a bizarre decision. Regardless, whatever, bro. From the old one to the new with friendship with benefits. Chixie went up a tier. Poggers, we love that for the Chixie fans. Daria went down a tier. Unfortunate. Lanera went down a tier. Unfortunate. Both Tizius and Stelsa went up a tier. We love that for these lesbians. We love it for them. I love them so much. I love them so much. For the meh / I'll think about it tier. Whoever the fuck that guy is. I forgot his name already. He went down a tier. The scouter guy. Fuck, why am I blanking on names? Wallahi. This guy went down a tier. Charn went up a tier. Poggers, we love that for them. Sarava went up a tier. We love that for them as well. Excuse me. Demon went up a tier as well. Love that for him. And, why am I blanking out on names? No, I just talked about how much I love this guy. Hold on. Malik. Holy shit, that was like pulling teeth. Malik went up a tier. No, up 2 tiers. He's now in Smash. He's a part of the homies. And Gorgor, I think, stayed the same. Yes, Gorgor stayed exactly where he was. Prissy bitch. And no thanks, Tier. Prissy bitch. Our Dada is down in Hard Pass because she just got worse. In terms of her behavior, she just got worse. I just don't fucks with it. Elward actually went up a tier solely because of her redesign. They gave her... They fleshed her out, I'll say. You know what? Fuck it, I'll say it. They made her wider. They made her with some fucking meat on her bones. Gave her some fucking cleavage and redid her face. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting here like, she could absolutely fuck me up. She could fuck me up, you know, fuck my entire life up, and I'd be like, but was the pussy good? But again, she is also in canon, she is lesbian. But this is my list. Lick my balls. Marsty went up to Friends with Benefits. We love that for Marsty. We love Marsty. Wow. Remele, I keep getting that wrong, went up a tier. Mainly because they actually fleshed her out. You know, they gave her something to do. So that's pretty nice. I guess I just don't despise her as much now. I didn't despise her before either. I don't even remember why I said no to her, regardless. Tagiri went up a tier. Mainly because bro actually got a head on his shoulders, which is always nice. And he acts as a good foil for Follicle. Not Follicle, fucking... No way. You can tell that I've been streaming. Woo! I've been recording for a little too long. I'm starting to fucking lose it. Polypa. He is a good neutral aspect of Polypa's bullshit. Zebede went up a tier. You love to see that for him. These two shitheads stayed exactly the same where they were. The fucking Tumblr, the 4chan duo. Fawzer went up a tier just to simply saying no. Overall, I don't think whatever it is just couldn't, whatever you did with him probably couldn't save from the fact that he is who he is. Lonk actually glowed up. If bro asked in his fucking tsundere ass way, I may be like, get your twink ass over here. Hell yeah. That was a little too hold on, sorry. And of course, Zebede stays exactly where the fuck he is. At the bottom of the barrel, like the fucking bottom feeder that he is. All of the extra people that are around are extra people that are around. I don't really have much else to say about it. So, yeah, that's the full list. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have your own personal list that you would like to make, I'm going to be releasing the template, the original plain template for the Smasher Pass on my Blue Sky, on Tumblr, and in my Discord. And both my, you know, those will be linked down in the description. At least the Blue Sky will more than likely be. Oh my god, excuse me. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day, night, evening, twilight, wherever you are. I will catch you all on the flip side. Deuces.